Vicky.
Hey, y'all. Welcome to the Blue Plate Special. It is real live music right here in beautiful downtown Knoxville, Tennessee. We're here hanging out inside Visit Knoxville, and you can feel free to come right in here and sit down and enjoy some live music. But if you can't be here with us today, no, it's streaming live out there. It's out there on all of our social pages, streaming, as well as YouTube Live, where you can also watch it back later at your convenience. So our guest today is visiting with us from Nashville, over in Nashville today, but spends a lot of time in East Tennessee, up there in the Gatlinburg area. Y'all welcome Cliff Dorsey to the Blue Plate Special.
Thank y'all so much. All right, we're live. This first one's called Santa Fe. It's about a little river in north central Florida where I'm from. I'm from High Springs, Florida, near Gainesville, which Gainesville is the birthplace of Mr. Tom Petty. So here's some Tom Petty in this song here. Come on down where the water drifts slow. Memories are remembered, the good times roll. Let your troubles get caught in the current and slip away. You find what your soul's been missing on a Santa Fe. It's heaven on earth where I come from, a piece of paradise under Florida sun. Backing in a boat, drifting on the float, chilling on the bank, just enjoying the day. Find what your soul's been missing on the Santa Fe. You find what your soul's been missing on the Santa Fe. Well, any of the springs is a place to feel free. He'll finally find peace underneath that cypress tree. When Tom Petty comes on, we turn him up loud. All my buddies singing, we won't back down the last dance. Baby Jane, you find what your soul's been missing on Santa Fe. It's a night I hope you're sitting around a red campfire, catching up with some friends you ain't seen in a while, enjoying that simple life, knowing you got it made. Finding what your soul's been missing on the Santa Fe. You find what your soul's been missing on the Santa Fe. Well, any of the springs is a place to feel free. He'll finally find peace underneath that cypress tree. When Tom Petty comes on, we turn him up loud. All my buddies singing, we won't back down the last dance. Baby Jane, you find what your soul's been missing. Find what your soul's been missing. Find what your soul's been missing on a Santa Fe. So I grew up in north central Florida, which is known for its natural springs that are 72 year-round, which sounds pretty warm, but when it's 90 degrees out, it feels very cold. Feels like getting in a cooler. But I saved up my money playing shows. I did have 2 part-time jobs at some point in time and tried to play three shows a week. I'm not from a musical family immediately. I mean, there's maybe some ancestors back in Kentucky that did some singing. But a music store opened up in High Springs, Florida, where I'm from, and I got my first guitar there. And from there, I started playing shows anywhere that I could, and I saved up money and got a diesel truck and a little camper and went to state parks all around the U.S. and started playing some shows all around those parks. And this is a song that I wrote in the process of that. I was sitting on a picnic table down south and started playing this melody here. That first song is called Santa Fe. This one's called Early Bird. Early bird, won't you sing your song? I know you're up and I won't sing long. It sounds so sweet, a perfect melody, right on key with the wind through these leaves of swaying trees. We'll watch the sun rise, hear Mother Nature harmonize. The sun will wake the day, get him on his way. Early bird, won't you sing with me? If I had wings, I'd be doing the same old thing, out on a limb, looking around the bend, as happy as I could be. Early bird, won't you sing with me? Early bird, won't you sing your song? I know you're up and I want to sing long. We'll watch the sun rise, hear Mother Nature harmonize. The sun will wait the day and get him on his way. Early bird, won't you sing your song?
It's Cliff Dorsey with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. So you gave us a good insight there of your time growing up there in Florida. But prior to the music store, were you really exposed to playing music or?
So I grew up hunting and fishing and going to church. That's probably where I found most of my music at, whether it was singing hymns. I had terrible stage fright, so I wasn't really getting up in front of anyone unless I absolutely had to, and even then I was a nervous wreck. But I loved hearing hymns in church and singing a little bit, best I could as a kid. And then riding around the woods, a lot of time there's downtime going from place to place, especially like turkey hunting whenever you're trying to figure out where the birds are at. And you listen to songs from like George Strait, Keith Whitley. My dad loved Johnny Cash and Dwight Yoakam and Elvis Presley. So people like that were very big personalities. I mean, someone that is like George Strait that just stands there and sings to Elvis. Everybody knows who he is, and, you know, a huge show. I always thought those people were kind of superheroes, and I was always intrigued about how did a melody get formed and how did they put that together and who wrote the song. and how you take experiences from your life and make everybody in the crowd feel the same thing.
So you got the guitar at the new music store, and then you said from there it was just, you didn't turn back. But to us who might be musically challenged, so to speak, you don't just pick up a guitar and start going out on tour and playing music in bars and stuff for people. So how did you figure out how to play the guitar, how to put a song together, how to do the thing?
I was really, really blessed that I had a good guitar teacher. And what I mean by that is I think she taught kindergarten, and I was 15 at the time. And instead of trying to teach me music theory and things that I probably should have learned at the time, she said, "What song do you want to learn?" And so I went home and I had a few CDs I was listening to at the time. There was a Dierks Bentley song. It was called "Trying to Stop Your Leaving" that had maybe 3 chords in it, and they were pretty easy chords. So I started with that. I started with the E minor, which is 2 fingers, which took me forever. I mean, I was not just, oh yeah, I'm gonna play this guitar all the time. And I did lock myself in my room and sat there. And luckily, at that point in time, I started to get access to things like YouTube, to where I could look up on demand all my favorite songs. And I never really looked up how to play them, but I always just listened to them until it was just in my mind, and then I found my version of that. So then my mom pushed me up in front of church after hearing me sing "Long Black Train" for the first time by Josh Turner. That song had just come out. It was on the radio. And I saw what he looked like before that. I saw what he looked like on a music video. I'm like, there's no way that guy sounds like that. He's got that really deep voice. I said, Lord, if I had a voice like that, I'd do something about it. Well, a week later, my voice changed, and I got a deep voice. And I had to do something about it. So that's how I got here. The Lord's been good to me.
Well, all right. So he's going to be in town for a few days, headed up to Old Red in Gatlinburg tonight, tomorrow, and Friday up there. You can find information about showtimes and whatnot at cliffdorsey.com. And there's more tour gigs there, right there. These are just the 3 in the immediate area. So you've got some singles out there in the world, and are they streaming on all those music platforms out there?
Yes, I'm hard to miss if you look at my name. I'm a little bit of everywhere. The latest one out is "Summer Coming Around," and it is one that I wrote actually when I was 17, just starting to get my first shows. And that's going to be the next one that I sing for you. But you can find me anywhere that you have social media. Google my name. And, I mean, it's everywhere. You can find the shows and where all the videos. You can find this one here pretty soon.
Dorsey. It's Cliff Dorsey on the WDVX Blue Plate Special.
Here's Summer Coming Around for y'all. Baby, baby, that tire swing's hanging on the riverside. I don't want to keep it waiting. Let's go for a drive. You can lay on the hood and watch the day come to an end. But right now I'm looking into your eyes. They're more beautiful than the sunset. So come on, baby, let me hold your heart. You and I will go fishing in the dark. We don't need no city lights. We got crickets singing and fireflies, and we'll catch a jar full of them and cool down in the river with a swim. Did you hear that sound? Oh, oh, oh. It's summer coming around. Maybe, maybe we'll go out, babe, and stay out all night. So don't you hurry, now don't you worry about those feelings you normally fight. I can feel your touch. It's like fire against my skin. And we can climb that whole live oak and jump off of the deep end. So come on, baby, let me hold your heart. You and I will go fishing in the dark. We don't need no city lights. We got crickets singing and fireflies, and we'll catch a jar full of them and cool down in the river with a swim. Can't you hear that sound? Oh, 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 it's summer coming around. Yeah, it's summer coming around. And when you see that sun start to rise, you know you won't forget that night when I said, let me hold your heart. You and I will go fishing in the dark. We don't need no city lights. We got crickets singing and fireflies, and we'll catch a jar full of them and cool down in the river with a swim. Can't you hear that sound? Oh, 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 it's summer coming around. It's summer coming around. Summer coming around. Yeah, thank you. All right. So I'm going to sing you a song that isn't out yet. Early Bird isn't quite out yet, the one that I sang earlier, but you can find some videos for it. Trying to get my ears in here. This song I wrote with one of my friends that I made when I first moved to Nashville, a songwriter friend of mine, which, you know, there's a lot of songwriters over there. I'm happy to say that myself is included now. This song's called Wilder Road, and even though this is a new song, it kind of reflects the time in my life of summer coming around where best thing to do was to ride dirt roads and listen to your favorite songs and show your friends and go down the river. So I'm excited to have this one out. It goes like this. What you say we go riding round tonight? Hit the curb, get you slide side by side. Head crossing the creek in the headlights, back pasture in the moonlight. Oh, what you say we go riding round tonight? Down Wilder Road where the wild trees grow. Can't you see them flying past? That country code on the radio, RPMs lighting up the dash, running up those miles with full throttle smiles. Yeah, it's got my heart and soul. No, I've never been down a Wilder Road. There ain't no wonder how it got its name. A piece of dirt made for running that can't be tamed. Well, what I'm seeing in your eyes, I've been feeling for my whole life. No, there ain't no wonder how it got its name. Down Wilder Road where the wild trees grow. Can't you see them flying past? That country code on the radio, RPMs lighting up the dash, running up those miles with full throttle smiles. Yeah, it's got my heart and soul. No, I've never been down, never been down a wilder road. Yeah, we burned at some rubber. First kiss young love was discovered. No, we never needed anything more than that hill we would soar. And down Wilder Road where the wild trees grow, can't you see them flying past? That country gold on the radio, RPMs lighting up the dash, running up those miles with full throttle smile. Yeah, it's got my heart and soul. No, I've never been down, I've never been down, I've never been down, never been down a wilder road. Let's say we go riding round tonight. Thank you. I appreciate y'all being so nice to me. I wrote that song with Miss Courtney Bach.
Cliff Dorsey with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. I need to just bop in real quickly to say that support for the WDVX Blue Plate Special comes from listeners just like yourselves and from Barley's down in Knoxville's Old City. It's where we take the big plate on Fridays at noon. Larry and Joe will be with us this Friday. Now, the name sounds sort of meh. Larry and Joe. Who the heck is that? But I'm telling y'all, it is a fantastic performance. Larry is from Venezuela, and he plays a full-size upright harp. That kind of harp, not the mouth kind. And Joe Troop from North Carolina plays old-time music on a banjo. Makes perfect sense, doesn't it? They're also fusing two totally different genres of music together that is just turns into something simply amazing. And they will be with us this Friday on the Big Play and at the beautiful Laurel Theater later that evening. Additional support comes from Modelo Especial, Corona Extra, and Visit Knoxville. So Cliff Dorsey is here with us today on the show. And Cliff, you touched on it there a minute ago about, you wrote that song with a friend. And, that's just a big thing they do in Nashville, the whole co-writing or make an appointment and sit down with somebody and write a song. Do you do that? Do you enjoy doing that?
I do. It's an adventure every time because you never, at least the way we do it, you never say, okay, we're going to write this title when we show up tomorrow. You literally get in the room and go, what you got? And I may have something. Pretty much everybody typically has something. And then we all agree on what we want to work on that day. And then it's, getting the best song possible between, it could be 3 people, it could be 4 people, it could be 2. And it's really, really cool. You see everyone's styles come together. And like that song there, her and I mean, that was just from the way that we grew up. And we thought, well, there's a lot of people out there that can relate to this song. And, with a full band on it and everything, it'd be a pretty rocking song. So, I mean, sometimes it's therapy, which I personally don't go to therapy yet. I might need to if I keep on doing this music thing.
You're still young. You'll get there.
But we do, the room is, whenever you're writing country songs, things get a little personal. And it's, that room gets pretty personal. And everybody, accepts it. It's
Which
nice.
do you prefer, riding alone or co-riding?
You gotta do both. You really do. You have to do both because having other people's insight is very, very important. And then crafting your own style and things that I guess it's like no compromise is riding solo, if you put it that way. Because you know how they say you're your worst critic. Well, a lot of times in a co-write, you'll let a lot of things go like, oh, I'm not going to be super critical of it, because then you kind of mess up the flow of things if you really just like, oh, well, we can beat that line. And then next thing you know, you're in a room for 3 hours because everybody can always beat a line, and then you never get a song. But you can do that, you know, in your own time.
Y'all, it's Cliff Dorsey on the WDVX Blue Plate Special.
Throughout the years, I've been what you call a road warrior. Still am. At one point in time, I played around 200. It's 270 something. I'm going to say 280 shows a year, and that was anywhere that they'd have me. And we've been doing a lot of radio as well, burning up the miles. And this is one that I wrote a while ago, but I'm actually playing for the first time in a long time on this stage today. Also, happy birthday. I got 28 years here. We'll talk about that when we come back. But I appreciate y'all having me. This song's called Road of a Rolling Stone. And that's exactly what I'm living. There's a light on the front porch, but nobody's home. I haven't seen my welcome mat in days. And old friends, they try to reach me, but I'm too far for the reaching. Old folks say I sound twice my age. And time again, I feel that I'm behind. I should have been right here 40 years ago, when the guitars were right for picking and the people all would listen, and they weren't too busy playing on their phone. I'm living show to show out on the road, traveling all the places I've never been before. One night I'll get to sounding right, it might just be tonight. I'm playing all my songs a lot so. And when the morning comes, I'll roll down the road of a rolling stone. These days, the worth of a song is anyone's guess. I never tried to make a killing anyway. I don't have too many bills, no expensive thrills between the good times and good people. They always seem to pay. I'm living show to show out on the road. The spotlight and a microphone is my only home. One night I'll get to sounding right, might just be tonight. I'm playing all these songs a lot so. And when the morning comes, I'll roll down the road of a rolling stone. Someone, somewhere needs me to sing them the song they've been missing. Needs me to sing them the song that they'll listen to. Living show to show out on the road, and meeting all the people I never met before. And one night I'll get to sounding right, it might just be tonight. And playing all my songs a lot so. And when the morning comes, I'll roll down the road of a rolling stone. Road of a rolling stone. Road of a rolling stone. Y'all have been great. Give yourself a hand real quick, if you would, please. Thank you for being here. Thanks for showing up, supporting live music and local business and radio. That's very, very cool. Red, thank you for having me. I'm going to do another one here. This one is one of my favorite recordings, if you want to go out there and check it out. I wrote this in Nashville with a friend of mine named Josh Palcini, or JP, as he likes to be called. And it was a God thing how we met. I was playing a writer's round, and he wasn't playing. He was just sitting at the bar. But he kind of looks like Alan Jackson with tattoos. And I thought, that guy has to do something in music. So I went over there and struck up a conversation, which that's not usually a thing that I do, sometimes. And I said, hey, man, do you play anything? He said, no. I said, do you sing? He said, no. I thought, okay, well, I was wrong. I said, do you write? He said, well, I write poems. I said, that's pretty cool. Would you like to write a song sometime? And he's like, yeah, I write songs every now and then, but, nobody ever sings them and plays them, so that'd be great. And this is the first song that we ever wrote. It's about trying to grow up. It's called Your Guess. Y'all go check it out. From start to finish, she can read me just like a book. I know I'm pushing my luck when she gives it that look. She tells her mama, I'm a creature of habit. By now you think she would about had it. From start to finish, she can read me just like a book. When you gonna grow up, learn to walk that line. My bags ain't back for running short on time. Said I'm doing my best while you're losing your mind. Can't you see, baby, that I'm trying? So your guess, it's as good as mine. I know she loves me, only her and Jesus give that much grace. She's an angel for putting up with all this hell I raise. I need more letters written in red, instead of ones in neon buzzing over my head. I know she loves me, only her and Jesus give that much grace. When you gonna grow up, learn to walk that line. Our bags ain't packed, but running short on time. Said I'm doing my best while you're losing your mind. Can't you see, baby, that I'm trying? So your guess, it's as good as mine. I guess she finally had enough of me not getting better. She listed all her reasons at the bottom of that letter. Now I'm gonna grow up, learn to walk that line, unpack those bags, let's spend a lifetime. Give it our best, walk side by side, till you just come back. I'll never stop trying. Is she ever coming back? Is she ever coming back? Your guess, it's as good as mine. Your guess, your guess, your guess. It's as good as mine.
Cliff Dorsey with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. CliffDorsey.com for more information out there to folks. Again, tonight, tomorrow, and Friday, he'll be performing up in Gatlinburg at Old Reds. You can find more information about that right there on his website as well. There's merch available over there, and we always encourage our audience to shake and howdy with our performers, and it's easy to say thanks for making some music for us here today on the Blue Plate Special. We want to invite everybody to join us tonight, Bijou Theater. Big old show. Jim Lauderdale's going to be there to host. AJ Lee and Blue Summit. Po Ramblin' Boys, East Nash Grass, Alex Leach and Wyatt Ellis. It's a full evening of bluegrass at the Bijou tonight. Information about that at WDVX.com. Also, Crawdaddy Jones, good old Michael and Stevie will be back with us tomorrow. And, so join us for another Blue Plate Special. So with that being said, we are a listener-supported radio station. There's always a little donation box in the back of the room. A little love in the box helps keep the good music going here on the Blue Plate Special. Cliff, thanks so much for being here with us today. Will you leave us with the last one?
Absolutely. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me, Red. This one is out as well. And if you like a country dance hall song that you can two-step to or, Western swing, whatever it may be, I wrote that song for this. And you got to have a heartbreak song in country music. This is one that was, I guess this is my heartbreak. It's called Jukebox Dream. And thank you all so much for being a great crowd today. Thank you for having me. Here it is. Darkness runs from the neon lights. So do my blues. Whiskey and friends make me feel alright. Work is a mixed drink muse. And while the music is playing, my heart is hanging. Instead of holding on your memory, honky-tonk vacation, on some medication, a good time place I may never leave. I'm living in a jukebox dream, where misery is a melody, a two-step to love and regret, country western waltz to forget. Line dancing, she don't need me no more. Good thing I'm not the only one out on this floor. Moving on to a western swing. I'm living in a jukebox dream. You may wonder how I feel inside, how much I hurt, how many tears I cried. But despite your concerns, the bridges you burn, guess I'm doing alright. Well, I'm living in a jukebox dream, where misery's a melody, a two-step to love and regret, a country western waltz to forget. Line dancing, she don't need me no more. Good thing I'm not the only one out on this floor. Moving on to a western swing. I'm living in a jukebox dream. I'm living in a jukebox dream, where misery's a melody, a two-step to love and regret, a country western waltz to forget. Line dancing, she don't need me no more. Good thing I'm not the only one out on this floor. to a western swing. I'm living in a jukebox dream, moving on now to a midnight swing. I'm living in a jukebox dream. Thank you.
That's Cliff Dorsey. Thank y'all. Join us again next time for more real live music on the Blue Plate Special.